This cargo ship is sailing above the rooftops. It's not a trick. It's not an illusion. In this country, the sea is higher than the land. This is the Netherlands. Around a third of it lies below sea level, and 17 million people live here. On land, the ocean still wants back. 800 years ago, the Dutch made a decision. If the sea wouldn't give them land, they would take it, with mud, wood, and their bare hands. Then came their secret weapon, windmills, not for grinding grain, for pumping water. Out of the fields, up into the canals, day and night, for centuries. Where there was water, there was now land. They called it a polder, and they built hundreds of them. But the sea remembers. The night of January 31st, 1953, a storm shatters the dikes. By morning, 1,836 people are gone. Whole villages disappear beneath the water. Only the church towers mark where they stood. So the Dutch make a vow, never again. And they begin building something the world has never seen. The Delta Works, 30 years of construction, dams, sluices and storm barriers, sealing off the sea itself. Engineers now call it a wonder of the modern world. This barrier alone runs 9 kilometers, with 62 steel gates. On calm days they stay open, letting the tide breathe. But when a storm rolls in, the gates come down, and the North Sea slams into a wall it cannot break. And guarding Rotterdam, 2 swinging arms, each about as long as the Eiffel Tower. No human closes them. A computer decides, on its own. All together, thousands of kilometers of dikes and dunes wrapped around the country like armor. Here's what most people never see. The fight never stops. These pumps run every hour of every day, and they can never switch off. Engineers watch the sea around the clock, because one missed storm is all it would take. And the Dutch learned one last secret. You can't only fight water. Sometimes you give it room, letting rivers flood on purpose, exactly where you choose. So life goes on, below the level of the sea, calm, ordinary, guarded by the greatest water machine ever built. But the sea is rising faster than ever before. The Dutch have held it back for 800 years. The question is, for how much longer?